It's fucking Friday. A lot of shit has happened. I don't know when the last time it was that I did this, but I'm doing this now on a Friday. I think the last thing I did on here was like, I was in my car. I'm now currently in my car again, but it's a different car. I'm driving a Buick right now, a 2021 Buick Encore. Because the Lyft situation at work ended, I got a nice almost week-long vacation because I had 2 days where I wasn't able to get into work after just having like my regular days off. Because they told me I couldn't get a Lyft ride in right before I was about to get a Lyft ride in one day, so yeah, kind of lame there, but it's whatever. So we're fucking out here, about to go do fucking Lyft because it's that fucking time of day. It's raining like a... It's just annoying, bro. All of this shit. Okay, alright. So again, sorry about the pause. What's about to happen is I'm about to drive into the city of Atlanta to go try to make some money this weekend. Geez, I'm kind of just like messing around with shit, so. But like, it's working or whatever. Sheesh. Alright, so I just found out that if I record on this phone while Bluetooth is connected to the Buick, that it's going to use the Buick recording device. So, that's kind of cool for me, I don't know. I just heard it back and it just sounds different from the phone, so why would I not use it? Let's add a little audio texture today, so. But yeah, I got like an hour drive into the city. I'm going in a way that where I don't have to go on the highway, because last weekend all I did was like, I feel like I was just driving and then just hitting traffic like every few seconds, so. I'm trying to figure it out. It's going to take me a little longer to get there. What were they doing? Jeez, sorry. But it's like, I'd rather take a little bit more time to get there, be set up in the right position. Or at least I'm like moving. I'm not like in like standstill traffic. That just fucking hurts me. I'm sorry. I cannot stand standstill traffic. But yeah, I'm in a Buick and I'm a Lyft driver now. I owe $400 a week for this car, and I just got to outwork it to make it be even. And also there's like a certain amount of rides you got to do and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the meta right now. Go to work and then use whatever free time I can where I'm not like exhausted to just try to stack money for this Lyft. I mean, even if I just break even, it's still okay because it's like I can still get to work and at least get that money. So, but last week I had it on. So this is the second week of me having it. I got it on Thursday last week, so they didn't charge me the full week, so I didn't have to make like the full amount. But in the time I had, they charged me for the time I had, and in the time that I had, I outworked the money that I owed. So I ended up making like $100, so that was pretty cool. So we're gonna see if I can't recreate that this week, and then if I can, hell yeah. And then Sunday and Monday, I just gotta continue driving and stack up, so. I really don't like being 31 and having to like focus this much on money, but it seems to be the cards I was dealt. I look back at the other shit I did like a couple months ago, and I'm like, yeah, I just want to relax and like be chill for like the holidays, and then maybe next year. I'm like, nah, none of that happened. Like, everything immediately blew up right after I said that, and I was like, oh, bet, new things on the horizon that I got to take care of. Sweet, sucks to be me. So, because it's like I can't do nothing. My teeth are actively getting worse, so it's like I gotta get money to get that fixed. And yeah, I'm probably gonna get this tooth pulled here in a little bit. I think it's number, I forget, but I'm not excited about it, but it's fucked up. So I think it's just gotta go. It's starting to like bother me whenever I drink water now, so that's super unpleasant. So I have that little bit of motivation every time I'm in this car. Anytime my tooth hurts, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing the thing that can get me out of this situation. So I try to just think about shit like that, because it's like I want to go home and I want to sit down and I want to play Red Dead. I want to finish playing Red Dead. I made it to Cuba and now it's like, now I gotta work. I tried my hardest. So I was originally just, let me bring it back. So I was originally with the whole gaming thing, like the plan was to like play through I think Mad Max was the last thing I was speaking about on here, and I don't remember the other thing. I opened Mad Max, started playing it, realized, oh, this is showing its age a lot more than I'd like. So it's like I just was not having a good time. And ultimately, it was just a bit too stupid and arcadey for me. It was like the jumping over tables and like the bullet time. It was just so corny, and I just could not get into it. Maybe later, but not now at the moment. So I think I made it halfway through the first level on that, and I was like, nah, man, this is just not it. And then I was waiting on, I want to say Spec Ops: The Line, but I know it's not Spec Ops: The Line. It's going to come to me later, but it's like a spy game. But I was waiting on it to show up. I had ordered it from GameStop. It got to my house, and I was like ready to play it. But it's not one of those backwards compatible games. It's an actual just regular Xbox 360 game. So Alpha Protocol, that's the name of the game. If you haven't heard of it, it's just like an old spy game that has like really cool story, I've been told. Like, there's a certain amount of jank I can put up with for story, but sometimes just not. Like, Mad Max was just a nah. I was like, I don't want to see this alcoholic fucking fight his demons while I fucking fly through the air. I'm good, but yeah, you know. You have no idea how uninterested I am in doing this and how interested I am in having money. I'm like right in between right now, so. I'm so interested to see how this audio sounds coming, because it's like I'm recording on this thing. So I'm thinking whatever I do here, I'm probably just going to throw it over. So I've just had a lot of footage, like, just built up. So, actually not even a lot. I have a lot less than I thought. I actually deleted a lot of it over the years just because, like, swapping phones and shit. But I'm like, I need to stop doing that. I take these, basically my life just has infinite B-roll. I kind of take snaps like Rain Man. If you've seen Rain Man, the ending credits, those like, let me let this guy over. Sorry, started going home there for a minute and not to Atlanta. I just have it. Shit, what the fuck was I talking about? Damn, I don't remember. But anyways, back to gaming. Mad Max wasn't it, so I bit the bullet again. I know, bit the bullet. Oh, I gotta buy these video games because But anyways, I was wanting to play Call of Duty, so I got the Black Ops trilogy, the 1, 2, and 3 on 360. They had like a deal on GameStop instead of buying them digitally, which would have been like $30 a game. I paid, I think, like $27 for all three. So I started playing that. I made it a good, decent way through the first one. I'm like enjoying life. I'm doing great. I'm like, yeah, got these gaming lists. I got this one I'm having a good time with, and I'm like, hell yeah, great. Then I have my birthday party. I turned 31. And then we're talking about games, me and my friends, and then one friend happens to bring up Red Dead, and she just gives me this, like, glowing review about it. And, like, I had written this game off so hard. Like, I was like, I just didn't enjoy it. I had tried it when it first came out, and I was like, I don't like the gun system. I don't like how I have to, like, remember to take my weapons off of the horse and then go in, and I was like, this is bullshit. This is stupid. This is like quasi-reality where you have to like skin your animals and shit. I'm like, this is lame. I don't want to do this in a game. I want to shoot McShooterson. But I got a glowing review, and I was like, okay. One thing about me, I generally don't do that. Like, if someone recommends something to me, I don't know, I just take it with a very big grain of salt. Because it's like, it just happens so much, and everyone's like, this is the best thing ever, like, you gotta do this. And then, if I ever recommend something, generally, I feel like people don't check it out. So I just kind of stopped interacting with that system a long time ago. Unless it's something that really piques my interest, I will not fucking lie to myself about it. But yeah, I was sober for the most part. Like, I was a little bit high, but that's my regular. And, yeah. I'm just realizing I'm out in fucking public. This is fucking weird. Alright, now we're back in on the roll. I'm like 90% sure someone was just watching me do all that, so that's fun. Oh my god. The amount that I don't want to do this in the fucking rain right now? Oh my god. I was looking on the weather app, and it looks like where I'm at is where the rain's at, so I'm hoping once I get to Atlanta, it should stop. And maybe it just did. I do not like driving in the rain, and I don't like driving in Atlanta. Wait, why are you driving? I need to get over this, that's what. And I need fucking money, and this is an option to have a second job, essentially, where I don't have to, like, clock in, clock in. And ultimately, if, like, money is as good as it was last weekend, I don't know, man. It's got me questioning, like, my regular job. I'm like, where does that fit in? Like, why would I sit there for a static 17 if I can possibly make more now? Because it's like where I was last weekend, I was averaging 17 an hour, so. But the rest of the week was not that. I've made like $80 this entire week. Granted, I haven't been like doing like an insane amount of work or getting an insane amount of money this week, so I'm kind of a little bit worried because it's like a lot is riding on this weekend right now. So I'm also sober as a heart attack, so that's fun. You know, with the whole Lyft thing, it's like I need money. I don't need to be high. I can give that up. I can make that last longer, I guess, is where my head is at. I'm like, sure, I can leave that at home. I can take a little puff and then go about my day and then be fine throughout the day. And then get blitzed again as soon as I get home. So, that transition honestly wasn't really that difficult. I'm like, because it's like, ultimately, I don't want to be high right now. I'm about to go pick up fucking customers, and I'm driving. Like, come on. No. I need my faculties about me. And it's like being high at my regular job, you know. I don't know. It's kind of no point. Why would I waste my high on these people that are kind of annoying? Just like, leave me alone. But it's whatever. I digress. Ugh. So yeah, she recommended Red Dead. And I already had it in the back of my mind, so it's like I wrote it off. And when I write it off, that just means like I'll try it again after I've tried everything else on this list. And then I also was like, I'm gonna go through the first one first and then do it. And so she recommends it, and I was like, okay, all right. So it moves up the list. That's about all that happened that night. I was like, all right, I'll think about it. I'll really think about it, because she made it sound really, really interesting, and like I was like, I'm super into that, because it's like I just want good story, and apparently this has it. So far, it's been great. Cuba's kind of weak, what I've experienced so far, but I just got to Cuba, so. Ugh, it's like I haven't played in like, I guess like a week now. It's really annoying. I'm trying to think of this live thing as temporary, remind myself that it's temporary in my head. So, but yes, so yeah, she recommended it. Obviously, I'm not gonna go out and just like spend all this money on games, right? So I was like, cool, it's just up there. I was like, if it goes on sale and I see it, then I'll grab it. And then the next day or the next like 2 days later, it was on sale. So I was like, all right, bet. I literally can't go about my day and say and like look past that. I don't know. I was like, I have to try. So I get the first one. I was like, all right, bet. It's on sale. I start playing it. Well, no, I get the first one with no intention of playing it really, like, seriously. But once I download a game, I always open it up, just to, like, just see what it's like, what's the menu and all that. I do that. I start playing a little bit. I'm like, all right. I'm enjoying the shooting mechanics. It's very arcadey. I'm having a good time. And then I look up and I'm, like, halfway through the game. I'm like, okay, bet. I'm enjoying this. And I'm, like, almost to the end of the game. And I'm like, okay, the sale's still going on. I can either act like I'm not going to finish this very soon, or I can go ahead and just get Red Dead 2, so it's already loaded up. And so that's what I did. I went ahead and got Red Dead 2, like, right before I was about to finish the other one, so it was, like, downloading. And then as soon as I finished Red Dead 1, I jumped over to the second one. The plan right now is, like, once I finish the second one, I want to go back and play the Red Dead Undead. But I was just so very much jonesing to get back into Red Dead 2 after playing the first one. Even with the ending, I guess before the ending. So I was just like, yeah, this is kind of my shit. I kind of feel like a bit of a cowboy, and I'm kind of okay with it. So I don't know. I've just been having a good time. So honestly, I'm still just very shocked that gaming has come back in my life in such a real way. And I'm wondering if it'll stick around because it's like now I'm busy. I want to play, but now I'm very tired again too. So it's like I go home and I'm like, I don't have the energy to play. But it's like I do have the genuine wants, so I guess I'm fine. Yeah. So yeah, Lyft driving tonight. I might check back in later after, I don't know, on the way home. We'll see how long I go. It's 6:18 right now, so we'll see. We shall see.